My name is Matthew Cleary. I'm going to do the speech on myself. Just a little bit of brief background information. I was born and raised in Wilmington, Delaware. And when I was little, I wanted to be a biologist. But by the time I got into high school in that area where you're, able to make choices and do those kind of things, I was definitely on the wrong path in life. So when I got out of high school, I kind of, was doing the wrong thing. Let's put it that way, and just continued to work construction, and my life went downward and downward from that point, to the point where when I was in my early 20s, I was living in a homeless shelter and just doing the wrong thing. I don't want to get into too many details as far as that goes, but when I was 25, I got my act together and got myself cleaned up and started to do better in life, and met my wife and had my daughter and was doing well in life. And once I turned 30, I started thinking about all the choices I made in life, and I thought, maybe this is not too late. Maybe I can still be what I want to be in life. So when I was 30 years old, we moved to Florida because my wife's parents had an extra house we could live in and rent for very cheap. And I went back to school. I went to Palm Beach State just so I could get an associate's degree to transfer to the University of Florida. So this is my second degree that I'm going to earn from Palm Beach State. And I started UF in the summertime in the Cell Science program. The three words that I chose about myself were innovative, motivated, and generous. And the theme is that I'm like an ant colony, because an ant colony, the little ants are always finding new ways to get to things. They're very motivated, and they live as a community, so they're very generous with one another. The first word, innovative, right now I work in an organic chemistry lab, and people are always making fun of me because I'm always like, why don't we try this? Why don't we try that? Why don't we do this way? And I actually invented a totally antioxidant assay, which doesn't really, I won't go into the chemistry as far as what that means, but it's going to be published in a scientific journal, so I'm going to be a published scientist with only an associate degree, which is pretty rare, but I'm very excited about that. Second word is motivated. My schedule right now is pretty crazy. I get up, I get my daughter ready for school, and then I go to work all day, and then I get home and I make dinner for my daughter, and then I do homework for 3 or 4 hours, and I go to bed, and I do that every day. And on the weekends, I have a second job that I work. I make pizzas in a restaurant and do more homework. So my entire schedule is pretty much filled up all the time with activity. The last word, generous. Because of my past and because of where I've been in life, I kind of empathize with people that have nothing, because I've had absolutely nothing at points in my life. So, and I also waited tables a lot. So whenever we go out to eat, my wife hates it because I leave large tips. Whenever I pass homeless people, I always give them money no matter what. I just feel like I need to be generous with people because I'm so blessed and so lucky to have the life that I have right now, and I want to share it with people that don't have as much as I do right now. So, so again, I'm like an ant colony. I'm innovative, motivated, and generous with my fellow human beings, and that's it.